Hello, I'm Jose Carey from Vice Outdoors, and today I'm out here with Victor. He's the man behind the scenes.
Hello.
He's the guy I'm bouncing ideas off of from time to time. He's also my camera guy. So, what we're doing today is we're out on a freestone river. We're going to talk about how do we approach water that maybe you've never been to before, what features are important, and especially on this freestone river, there's a couple little surprises that are important to know. So we'll start talking about different features of water and how you might approach them so that when you find yourself in a similar situation, you have some ideas of what to do. So, this brings us to our first obvious feature. When you're driving, the first things you're going to notice are these big riffles. So we look up above us here. You can actually see that really fast water, which is what we would call a riffle. And then it comes down into what we call a run. Now, a run is when the bottom kind of drops out from that shallow zone and creates a deeper pocket. Runs are the first place that trout are going to start congregating. The riffle is oxygenating the water. It's also the food factory. It's knocking all these bugs off the rocks and it's pushing them downstream. So those trout are going to sit just below that to find their food. So we're going to start at the bottom of the riffle. So we'll start somewhere down in here, and then we're going to work our way up. Now, I'm going to start with an indicator rig. I have a large indicator just for the sake of being able to see it, and a hare's ear, and a Duracell. We're going with just bugs, general attractors. Freestones are typically filled with less picky fish. The feeding time is slower. There's not as many bugs that hatch in a freestone. So what you tie on isn't nearly as important as where you throw it. So we're just going to work on depth, and we're going to see if we can't pick up any trout sitting in this riffle.
We had more
Now this particular riffle and run is a lot deeper and more dramatic than I think is ideal for my style of fishing. It goes from very shallow to super deep. So we're gonna go and see if we can't find some more water with a more consistent riffle with a little bit more obvious features that aren't quite as dramatic, to see if we can pick out some fish, especially if we can do like a hopper dropper for them. Alright, so here we just hooked into a nice fish. Oh!
Oh!
And that's how it goes. Oh no. Broke us off.
You're kidding.
No. Oh boy, that was a good fish.
What did it break off?
The hopper.
Oh, it took the hopper off?
Yeah.
Oh. I saw it. That was big.
That was a great fish. Now, the good thing is, the instinct to go to find some less deep water was good, because that fish is just sitting here right on the edges meandering around saw that hopper and came up for it. So usually where there's one, there's another.
Oh.
Well, it looks like after trying the hopper dropper and trying nymphs, streamers ended up being what they wanted. And sometimes it's that way on these hot summer days. They don't really want bugs. If they're going to expend energy, thank you, friend, they want something really worthwhile. So it looks like the streamer is going to be the way to go. So we'll keep hitting the top and maybe we'll swing down and see if we can't find something bigger, like that one we lost.
And you should tell them the camera was off, but that was literally your first cast with the streamer after changing out.
That was my first cast with the streamer and hooked into a fish. So we'll see if maybe there's a few more that are willing to come out. And I'm doing an upstream presentation just so that it kind of hits those fish in the face. They don't have to chase too much. Let's see if there's any more.
Oh, I saw that. That's a great cast too. There.
Oh, you getting hit, but no hookup.
Go get him, Jose.
About as perfect a casting platform I can have.
It's like you're a conductor. Yeah? Nice job.
Finally.
Uh,
There you go. Just a little rainbow that was sitting way up in the water. Almost missed it. I'm going to get a little closer instead of casting so far.
I almost took a swim trying to get to you.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I just saw a splash. I didn't actually see that. I lost my fly and saw a splash and set just to hope. Ended up being there.
I didn't see, did he hit the hopper? Or?
Yeah, that's all I have on right now.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm just going to keep working my way up to where this water meets and creates a bowl. There should be some fish sitting in there. After I hit that with the hopper, I'm going to switch and do it again with the nymph to see if there's anything below water.
There we go.
Woo! Oh boy. It's a gorgeous rainbow. Woo!
Oops.
There we go. Gotta let him go nicely. Nicely. Come on. Alright. Finally! There we go.
Well, I think he wants to hang out with us.
A little bit. It's alright, we can hang out.
There he goes.
Boy.
Okay, Jose, so fill everyone else in where we've been. First of all, let's take a look at this gorgeous water. New spot we just moved to. All right, tell them, Jose.
So, what we've been doing is we've been trying to find more shallow, consistent type runs. So what we can see here is there's a nice, almost a nice soft seam with an edge here, fast water bordering it, but it's no deeper than about 3 or 4 feet. Everywhere else has been really, really, really deep, and those fish just haven't been keyed in on anything below the surface. So it's been a game of searching water and going to new spot after new spot, casting at new fish, and waiting for that rise. So finally, over by the boulders back there, we had that fish come up and rise. So sometimes when you get out to these places that should be lights out, you find yourself grinding it out going further upstream looking for quieter, less pressured water, and that's just part of the game. Sometimes it's not lights out, but it's always a good day on the water. And remember, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe, comment, star, let us know what you like. You can also find us on Facebook, and you can find us at viceoutdoorsllc.com. Thanks for stopping by, and tight lines.